Yeah, bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Je pense que tout le monde va bien. Soyez tous les bienvenus aujourd'hui à notre édition suivante. Comme vous le savez tous, nous sommes là pour nous éduquer. Nous éduquons, on s'éduque. Nous sommes là pour étudier tous ensemble la Bible que nous avions entendu parler, étant la parole de Dieu. On nous avait dit que ce livre, ou bien la Bible, est la parole de Dieu. Mais toi et moi, tous ensemble, nous avions commencé par étudier ce livre. Et par ce que nous sommes en train de raconter dans le livre, on est sûr de dire que ce livre n'est point la parole d'aucun Dieu. D'abord, premièrement, nous avions écouté que, ou bien on nous avait dit que la Bible est la parole de Dieu. Et le Dieu qui parle dans la Bible, le Dieu à qui la Bible appartient, ou bien le Dieu qui parle dans la Bible, ou bien dans le Coran, ce Dieu a rencontré le peuple israélien dans le désert selon Exode chapitre 3. On dit Dieu a rencontré Moïse et lui a dit qu'il n'a qu'à aller ramener le peuple israélien d'Égypte et les amener en Canaan. Grand frère, grande soeur, oncle, madame, est-ce que c'est la vérité? C'est parce que on avait écouté ceci. Cela vous a dit que c'est vrai. Il est temps qu'on étudie tous ensemble ce que nous avions tant écouté. Le message ou bien quelque chose comme ça avait commencé dès le temps de nos ancêtres jusqu'alors. Brothers and sisters, we are here today again to learn or to study the book they told us. The book is written by the Israelites, and the God in the Bible is for the Israelites. In John chapter 4 verse 22, the salvation of mankind comes from the Israelites. The salvation of mankind, the God in the Bible is for the Israelites. The Jesus Christ, the only beloved Son of God, is from Israel. The salvation is from Israel. All the angels are having Israelite name. They are having Hebrew name. Thank you. Donc, c'est ce que nous sommes en train d'étudier. Now, nous, les Blancs, notre chapitre d'aujourd'hui, la Bible tout entière et la race noire. Our topic of the day is the entire Bible and the black race. The black race, our color. The entire Bible and the black race. When you read the book of Mormon, what is it? The book of Mormon. Anyway, for those who have the book of Mormon, read the book of Mormon. Open it to the second Nephi, chapter 5, verse 21 going. The book of Mormon, second Nephi, chapter 5, verse 21 going. There they say, every human being on this earth was white. We were all white people. Now that the prophet Nephi was preaching the gospel, the good news to some of the people, they disbelieved him. They did not believe in what he was saying. And God cursed those people with the black skin. Meaning, you and I today, we of the Syrian African, we are a curse. Our color is a curse, according to the book of Mormon. So, our topic of the day is la Bible tout entière et la race noire. La Bible tout entière et la race noire. Mon ami, continuons. Now, let me say something. Laissez-moi dire quelque chose. Tu as le courage de savoir que aujourd'hui, now, we Africans, now I realized something. The only thing we know, we the Africans, the only thing we know is good sex. The only thing we know as African is good sex. Go to our marketplaces and you know what I'm talking about. Go to our marketplaces and you realize what I'm talking about. All we know today is good sex. So every young man has got the gut to calculate that today ladies or women are more than the men, and if you are to share the ladies, every man is equal to 4 or 7 women, you have done well. You are able to calculate and know that if you are to share ladies, we are to share the ladies, you are able to know that in the world women are more than the men, and if you are to calculate, every man is equal to 7 women. Why are there? You have done well. But you refuse. As an African, you were not able to calculate to see the problems we have in Africa. Every man is equal to how many problems? That one you don't know it. Oh, that one you don't know. Pour cela, tu n'as pas encore calculé, n'est-ce pas? Tu as calculé et tu sais que chaque homme est égal à 7 femmes. Parce qu'il y a plus de femmes au monde que les hommes. Donc tu as calculé et tu es sûr de toi-même que tu as besoin de 7 femmes pour toi. Toi seul, 7 femmes. Mais toi, mon frère, mon oncle, mon papa, un homme est égal à combien de problèmes? Chaque homme a le droit, ou bien chaque homme a le devoir de résoudre combien de problèmes en tant qu'Africain. Share this video. Just share it. The video will be predominantly done in French language. I know you don't understand it. You've already heard some of our messages in English, in Twi, and other languages. It is time we take it to other languages for other people also to hear. So even if you don't understand the French being spoken here, just share the video. Just share the video. It will go. Somebody in Benin will come to hear it. Somebody in Togo will come across this video. Somebody in Burkina Faso, somebody in Côte d'Ivoire, Senegal, Mali, and so for Congo, Canada, France, Belgium, they will come across the video one day. Just share it. Let's continue. Mais c'est la Bible tout entière est la race noire. The entire Bible and the black skin and the dark skin. All we know as African is prayer and the good sex. All we know is prayer and good sex. So the drinks they are doing, the beverages they are doing for us, all of them, they say if you drink it, you will be strong on bed. It will boost your sexual drive. And as we the youth, the men we are working, we are able to calculate to know that every man is equal to 7 women. That we are saying, and that in the world ladies are more than the men. So if you are to share, if every man is to marry one woman, the rest who are going to marry them? No problem. You are able to know that you Kwabena, you Kojo, you Kofi, you Yao, you alone, you are to receive 7 women. But you are not able to calculate to know the numbers of problems you have to solve in your community. That one that you did not calculate it to. 7 one calculate it. That one, you see, your mind didn't go there. The numbers of women you alone are to receive in your community, that one you are going to calculate it. But the numbers of problems you alone are to solve, that one you know. That one you know. Anna. And yes, sir. Nous prions trop. Nous prions trop. Il y a trop de paresse en Afrique. Trop de paresse. Look, on nous avait dit que le monde tend vers la fin. Ou bien, en peu de temps, le monde s'effondrera. Le monde va s'effondrer. Meaning, they told us, in no time, the world is coming to an end. And look at the people. Look at the people who are saying this. Look at the people who are saying this. If you live in this condition, when you are living in this condition, it is C'est lorsque tu vis dans une telle condition, c'est lorsque tu vis dans une telle condition que tu vois chaque fois et à chaque moment dire que le monde s'effondre. Quel monde s'effondre? Quel monde s'effondre? Who told that the world is coming to an end? It is because we are living in these conditions. It is because we are living in these conditions. We are able to calculate to know that one man is equal to 7 women. But we can't calculate to know that one man is to solve how many problems in a community. That one we don't calculate it. That one, nobody has calculated it. No youth has calculated to see that in my community, there are a lot of problems. Only me, how many do I have to solve? Only you, how many do you have to solve? That one, nobody cares. That one, nobody cares. Nobody cares to know the numbers of problems we have to solve as youth, as the people in a community. Nobody cares. So it is when you are living in this condition, this deplorable condition, that you'll be saying that the world is coming to an end. C'est lorsque tu vis dans une telle condition déplorable que chaque fois tu vas dire que le monde s'effondre, le monde tend vers la fin. Quelle fin? Qui t'a dit? Look at the people here. If you are living here, how can you say that the world is coming to an end? If you are living here, in a country, in a city like this, and somebody says the world is coming to an end, won't you slap the person? I don't get it. Won't you slap the person? If you were president, you were building this type of country, and somebody with a bull from nowhere telling you that all your effort building this country, in no time, in time to come, in a very moment to come, all this effort will be in vain. Won't you pour petrol on the person and burn the person? Yay! Won't you burn the person? Si tu vis dans une telle ville, si tu es un président, qui est en train de construire une telle ville, un tel pays, et quelqu'un avec un livre écrit par les Israéliens qui te dit qu'ils sont les peuples choisis par un Dieu qui les avait racontés dans le désert quelque part, que tu n'es pas témoin. Il te dit que ce monde, nous n'avons rien à faire avec le monde. Le monde s'effondre. Le monde tend vers la fin. Won't you beat the person? So the people living in this town, people living here, they don't know what we call the end is near. It is the people here. It is we living here. We know what we call the end is near. The end is near. No. We are here. Kweku chance besi here are the living legends. Nyamibe chere. Here are the people. Abo ni bia Nyankopon ne pra na ho ansema. Ye na ye share form ha. Aha, and ye share. So these are the people who know that the end is near. The world is coming to an end. These are the people. The world is coming to an end. That message belongs to the people living here. Why? Why? It is only the people living in this condition. C'est seulement les gens qui vivent dans une telle condition déplorable, dans une condition très 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 misérable. C'est nous seulement qui connaissons que le monde tend vers la fin. Depuis des années, on t'avait dit que le monde tend vers la fin. Jusqu'alors, quelle fin? Le monde était tendu vers. Quelle fin tu as vu? Quelle fin? Que Jésus était venu et il était mort pour notre péché. Que Jésus était mort pour notre péché. Now they will tell you that Africa is not developing because of our sins. That Africa is not moving forward because of the sin committing we are committing in Africa. Tell me one sin committed by the Africans. Tell me one sin. Or you are just, because you heard it somewhere, that's why you're also saying it. It is because you heard it somewhere, that is why you are also saying it. Brothers and sisters. So the two conditions I've just shown, the city and the village. Show me those who believe that the world is coming to an end. Les deux photos que je viens de montrer. Montre-moi ceux qui croient que le monde tend vers la fin. Ceux qui croient que Dieu est prêt de venir détruire ce monde. If God destroy these people, what is the benefit he's going to get? If there is a God somewhere who is a destroyer, if there is a destroyer God somewhere who is ready to destroy, if that God destroyed this city, what is the benefit he's going to get? And if he destroyed these people, what is the benefit he's going to get? This and the other one. Show me the benefit of God destroying it. No God is anywhere destroying anything. Why? La Bible tout entière est la race noire. The entire Bible and the dark race. We the blacks. Pains me that I not get my Book of Mormon. Yes, the Book of Mormon, 2nd Nephi, chapter 5. Let me show you something. Je vais te montrer quelque chose dans le livre. The Book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon, 2nd Nephi, chapitre 5, verset 21. Verset 21. Listen, or say, and he had caused the cursing to come upon them. Yeah, even a sore cursing because of their iniquity. For behold, they had hardened their heart against him, that they had become like unto a flint. Wherefore, as they were white and exceedingly fair and delightsome, that they might not be enticing unto my people, the Lord God did cause a skin of blackness to come upon them. God caused so a black man sitting listening to the story. The most painful thing is they will not quote this part in the church. Later Glory Saint or the end. This is the book they use. They don't use the Bible in their church. They use the Book of Mormon. And the Book of Mormon, 2nd Nephi chapter 5 verse 21 going, is saying that this race, our race, this one, is a curse from God for disbelieving in the prophet Nephi. Meaning, when God created this universe, everyone was white. But Genesis is also saying that we the black, we descended from Ham, and the Israelites descended from Shem, and the European descended from the European descended from Japhet. Now my question is, the Asians, from whom do they descend? Is it from Idakoba or Abraham Bimoshe? Who is the ancestor of the Chinese and the Japanese? If the European descended from Japhet, the Hebrew descend from Shem, and we the blacks we descend from Ham. Now the Japanese, the Korean, the Indian, and those people, who they descended from? Qui est leurs ancêtres? Il faut continuer par croire tout ce que tu écoutes. Il faut continuer. Faut pas penser. Nous les noirs, la prière est trop. C'est les Européens qui nous avaient donné la Bible. Les Européens nous avaient donné la Bible. Mais la façon dont nous utilisons la Bible dans nos pays africains n'est pas la même façon. Les Européens utilisent la Bible. La Chine est le pays qui produit plus la Bible au monde. Mais la Chine n'est pas un pays de chrétiens. Ils ne sont pas les chrétiens, ils ne sont pas les islamistes, ils ne sont pas des juifs. China is the largest producer of Bible, but China is not a Christian country. China is not a Jewish country. So just imagine the tree that they used to do the paper. Many of them are being imported from Africa. They send it there, manufacture the Bible, bring it to us, and come and sell it to us. Then we take that book and we say the Chinese are lost. The factory into which they manufacture the Bible, they have CCTV cameras there, checking the workers for not stealing some of the Bible to go and sell outside. So the factory into which the Bible are produced, the factory is being secured by CCTV cameras. Now you, after buying the Bible, you say God is your protector. Let's monter this ici. Psalm 118. Hein? Quel est notre problème? Quel est notre problème? Hein? Hein? That if God doesn't protect, if God doesn't guide the city, it is in vain. The city guards are guiding it. Si Dieu ne protège pas le pays, c'est en vain. Huh? That if God doesn't protect the country, it is in vain that the securities are guiding it. Hey! So do you want to tell me that USA, it is God which is their security people? We are in Ghana here. We are in Ghana here. The Takrady guests, the 3 Takrady guests got missing until date. I don't know whether they are found or not. Not far from that, they say a Canadian got missing in this country. The white people came and rescued their citizen and take her away. The God is our protector. Dieu est notre protecteur. It is written in your Bible that King David used catapult. That King David used catapult to kill Goliath. But today, these peoples of Israel go to war with marching guns. Sisiamenya odembio. Sisiamisanya odembio. Chers frères et sœurs, laissez-moi vous dire ceci. Matthieu chapitre 10, verset 34. Jésus a un message. Jésus a un message pour les chrétiens. Écoutez bien. Let me read this one for you. Why? If China is the largest producers of the Bible, and the factory where the Bible are being produced, the factory is being secured by CCTV cameras. Then you buy the Bible and you say it is the Bible which is your protector. Billions of the Bible are in the factory. They are not protecting the workers there. They are not protecting the owners of the factory. You buy only one piece, and that one piece is your protector. There is something wrong with the brain. Africa, there is no difference between government and the pastors. If a minister is talking full of Bible quotations and all he does is to find a way and steal the people's money, they say leave it for God. Judgment day, God will judge everybody according to his deed. If God will judge everybody according to his deed, share the money to all of us. Let's all misuse the money on judgment day, we all go and face our judgment. My bro, when I listen to the youth, I know that the brain is not there. When I listen to African and Ghanaian youth, hey, you can insult me. One of our own is also doing something on social media. I will address it. I'm not there today. Honorable say baby awa enne baby awo nam enne eno the boy hu sambrani no obi atwemu ho dadaada baby awo nam ne where you are passing today and also obi antimi nya hwe ena de ye kwase asem e social media. It is not about Facebook. It's not about Facebook. We should go to the street. You have come down to Ghana, go to the street and do it. Let us follow you. You are also doing it on Facebook. You are saying that CSF. I don't want to deviate. I will come to that way. Baby, let me tell you, where you are passing today, and know the bon sambrani no, baby, where you go for holidays, and baby, I walk holidays no, and etina de didi. I will come there. Matthieu chapitre 10 verset 34. Les chrétiens, écoutez ceci. Jésus dit, ne croyez pas que je sois venu apporter la paix sur la terre. Je ne suis pas venu apporter la paix, mais l'épée. Matthieu chapitre 10, verset 34. Ne pensez pas que je sois venu apporter la paix sur la terre. Je ne suis pas venu apporter la paix, mais l'épée. Do not think that I bring peace to the world. It is not peace, but sword. So, we are living in this condition. Instead of us to give pressure to the people in authority to take us from this level to a higher one, we are content with it. We are happy with it because after all, blessed are the poor, for the kingdom of heaven is for them. We are living in this condition and we are happy because we are saying because we are not taking the way to anywhere. We are living in this condition and we are happy because naked we came, naked we shall go. Naked we came, naked we shall go. So we are so happy living here. Mewa. People living here too, always, they are innovating, fighting, struggling, putting measures in place, planning to still move higher and higher. And we are here saying, blessed are the poor, for the kingdom of heaven is for them. We are here consolating ourselves with Revelation chapter 21 verse 19, that we will go to heaven and go and walk on gold. That is one of the most stupid thing ever to be hearing. What is the importance for you going to walk on gold? What are you going to get on it? If you step on gold, that is the benefit. What do you get from walking on gold? Gold, or a concrete? Yay, living legends. Gold, gold or a cement. Gold or a concrete. And a gold or a task. Gold or a natural resource upon which we use to build nations. We are going to work on it just like that. No business. That heaven, I'm sure by the time you go to heaven, I will be in hell. I am sure. I have accepted it. Écoutez, acceptez, allez aux cieux. Moi, je m'en vais à l'enfer. Mais vous qui partez aux cieux, vous qui ira aux cieux pour marcher sur l'or, you who are going to the heaven, my question for you, Are you going to be walking naked? Because they say heaven, there's no married, nothing. And the initial plan of God for mankind is to be naked. So if you go to heaven, I'm sure you are going to be naked. No uniform for you. The only thing you do is to be singing for the God. Kron, 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 kron. Look at it. Let me show you this. When we say that he who follows, when you ask WHO, the World Health Organization, they say 99.9% of the world population is mad. Ask them. Madness. It's not every mad person who is naked. When you become naked, it means you are in the higher level. Let me show you something. Laisse-moi te montrer quelque chose. Laissez-moi te montrer quelque chose. Shall we come out of this? Shall we one day come out of this? Somebody will ask, who discovers Africa? Why didn't you let the white take us like that? Who discovers Africa? Look. The naked prophet. Can you hear it? Naked I came, naked I shall go. But even that one too, they didn't say naked I came and naked I shall stay. So does it mean this man is ready to die? Why is he not standing on the street, but rather beside the street? Huh? This man is naked. He has a family. Quoting the book of Isaiah. Let me show you. See the madness. Est-ce que vous voyez? Nous sommes, parce que à cause de la Bible, nous sommes fous. At first, au temps de la traite négrière, au temps d'esclavage, les Blancs se sont venus en Afrique et nous attaquaient physiquement. Nous avions révolté et ils disent, ok, si vous avez la force pour révolter, maintenant, on va plus vous attaquer physiquement. Maintenant, nous allons vous attaquer mentalement. Et ils nous avaient donné ce livre. Nous dire qu'il y a un Dieu quelque part qui les avait rencontrés sur le désert de Sinaï. Nous avait parlé. Isaiah 20. Let me show you. There's even the scenario. He even got it wrong. What is wrong? Qu'est-ce qui ne va pas bien avec les Africains? The entire Bible and the black race. This is what we are treating today. La Bible tout entière et la race noire. Qu'est-ce qui ne va pas avec nous? This evening, I will come on a politician. The other time, I did a lesson on a politician. And many of people stop following the page. It doesn't matter. You can stop following me. You can stop following me. No problem. I started, no one was following. It is now that you are following. You are free. Isaiah chapter 20, verse 1 to 4. The sign of the naked prophet under the orders of Sargon, emperor of Assyria, the commander-in-chief of the Assyrian army, attacked the Philistine city of Ashdod. Verse 2. 3 years earlier, the Lord has told Isaiah, son of Amos, to take off his sandal and the sackcloth he was wearing. He obeyed and went about naked and barefooted. This one, is it a prophecy to come and fulfill, or it is a command to one particular person? Even after prophet Isaiah, there was a prophet Malachi. Show me where Malachi was naked. Show me where prophet Hosea was naked. And you, a Ghanaian, a poor Ghanaian, naked, holding Bible with a cross, quoting Isaiah chapter 20 as a test proven. So if somebody says Africa is a shithole, you don't understand it, go and bend the sea. C'est simple. Mes amis français, Ésaïe chapitre 20 verset 1 à 4. Nous parlons de ce vidéo. Il est tout nu à cause de Ésaïe chapitre 20. Il faut le regarder très bien. Tout nu, sans habit. Et il est en train de nous dire que il est en train d'obéir Ésaïe chapitre 20 verset 4. Chers frères et sœurs, brothers and sisters, who told you that Isaiah chapter 20 verse 1 to 4 is a prophecy that you should come and fulfill? Who told you that it is a prophecy? It is not a prophecy. Exodus chapter 3, Moses walking in the desert and he met the burning bush. God told him to take off his sandal. It is not a prophecy for you to come and fulfill today. Africa. Yeah, you are welcome back. Africa. So what happened to us? What at all happened? I've never seen somebody. I've never been into UK before, but I've never seen a white man from the country of King James doing this shit, not even in his room, in his house, or in his area, but a black man is doing this, quoting Isaiah chapter 20 verse 4, that God asked Isaiah to be naked. Now, according to the Bible, Isaiah was naked for 3 years. Does it mean he's also going to be naked for 3 years, or he's doing it for only 1 day? Africa. You don't know. You don't know what is happening. So we too, it is our wisdom. Ésaïe chapitre 20, verset 1 à 4. Je te donne le verset. Il faut vérifier toi-même. I got emotional. Ésaïe chapitre 20, verset 1 à 4. L'année où Tartan, envoyé par Sargon, roi d'Assyrie, vint assiéger Asdod et s'empara. En ce temps-là, l'Éternel adressa la parole à Ésaïe, fils d'Amoth, et lui dit: Va, détache le sac de tes reins et ôte tes souliers et de tes pieds. Il fit ainsi, marchant nuit et déchaussé. Je prends cette partie encore. L'Éternel dit, non. En ce temps-là, l'Éternel adressa la parole à Ésaïe, fils d'Amoz, et lui dit, va, détache le sac de tes reins et ôte tes souliers de tes pieds. Il fit ainsi, marcha nuit et déchaussé. Et l'Éternel dit, de même que mon serviteur Ésaïe marche nuit et déchaussé, ce qui sera dans 3 ans un signe et un présage pour l'Égypte et pour l'Éthiopie. Ceci, ce que Ésaïe avait fait dans la Bible, que toi tu n'as pas été témoin. What is Isaiah did in the Bible, of which you are not a witness? They say Isaiah being naked is a sign to Ethiopia and Egypt. My dear brother, the one you are also doing, it is a sign to which people? Is it America and Asia? Sorry, is it a sign to UK and US, or to you and your father? What you are also doing, which sign is it? Chers frères et sœurs, écoutons un peu de Jésus-Christ. Let's listen to Jesus Christ. Luke chapter 12 verse 49. Luke 12:49. Listen carefully to Jesus. I came to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already kindled. Verse 51. Do you suppose that I came to bring peace to the world? No, not peace, but division. Luke chapter 12 verse 49, 51. I came to set the earth on fire, and how I wish it were already kindled. Do you suppose that I came to bring peace to the world? No, not peace, but division. Do you hear English? Let's take the French for my French people. Let's share this video. One day, somebody in Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, Congo, Canada, France, Belgium, and any other French-speaking country will come across it. You are listening to your brother, Sister Dakoba. Our YouTube channel is there, through Telling Time TV. Subscribe our YouTube channel. Abonnez notre chaîne sur YouTube. Look. I don't know. Sincerely. 49. Luc chapitre 12 verset 49 et 51. Luc chapitre 12 verset 49 et 51. Écoutons bien. Je lis. Je suis venu jeter un feu sur la terre. Et qu'ai-je à désirer s'il est déjà allumé? Pensez-vous que je sois venu apporter la paix sur la terre? Non, vous dis-je, mais la division. C'est clair? Est-ce que c'est clair? Je suis venu jeter un feu sur la terre, et qu'ai-je à désirer s'il était déjà allumé? Pensez-vous que je sois venu apporter la paix sur la terre? Non, vous dis-je, mais la division. Do you think I bring peace to the world? No, but division. And we like it. We like it. Here, living here, we say, God's time is the best. The end is near. Blessed are the poor, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Blessed are those who are crying now, for they shall laugh tomorrow. Poverty is a curse. Sorry, money is the root of all evil. It is the blessing of the Lord that makes one rich. Hard work add nothing. Here are the people. These are the people that obey those quotations. That it is useless to wake up early in the morning. Psalm 127 verse 2. It is useless to wake up early in the morning, coming back to bed late, working hard for living. For the Lord provide for those he loves while they are asleep. Oh. How? Even Reverend Obofo will not agree to Psalm 127 verse 2, that it is useless to wake up early in the morning, coming back to bed late in the night, working hard for living. For the Lord provide for those he loves even while they are asleep. No Muslim, even no Christian accept that this is true. No Christian pastor agree with that Bible verse. Only the members. And when you are living here, here they will tell you that the hand that does not work shall not eat. It is here that they say generation came and generation is gone. The earth remains the same. These are the people. Here, these are the people who knows that we are going to live here and we are working for our posterity. We are working for the generation to come. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do. This is what we do, and later on go to China for loan. So the blacks have a long way to go. Have a long way to go. Why? So I don't know. We the Africans, I don't know whether we were created by the white people. Were we created by the white people? Why their brain is different and ours is different? What exactly is happening? Nana Apugan Amelikasu 2. Yeah, if you can remember, okay, Psalm 127 verse 2. Psalm 127. Say it is useless. I say useless. Psalm 127 verse 2. Okay, let me take it from verse 1. In praise of God's goodness. If the Lord does not build the house, the work of the builders is useless. Theo, if the Lord does not build the house, the work of the builders is useless. Ampa, is this true? It is useless for the sentries to stand guard. Verse 2. It is useless to work so hard for a living, getting up early and going to bed late, for the Lord provides for those he loves while they are asleep. Psalm 127 verse 2. Said by David. Ntie busuan. O pese o frɛ no contribute o dwumedie no so a number na da screen no so no. +233 541 232 463. Obetimi afra sisi a no wade wadwe nkyere aba dwumedie no so. Ouais. Un message kakra. Si vous voulez contribuer directement, si vous voulez contribuer en direct sur le programme, vous pouvez appeler le numéro que nous avons sur l'écran, plus 233 541 23 2463. Vous pouvez appeler sur WhatsApp ou bien en direct maintenant et vous contribuez sur le programme. Yeah, Kwa 44 say greetings. Greeting from Lucifer's kingdom. Honorable Lucifer, GH. I see you. Yeah. Satan share the videos. Yeah. Yeah, Nana. Yeah, that is it. That is it. This can be a word of God. Yeah. That is it. So if you want to contribute, we have some 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Jimmy Penny from Emmanuel Luca Ako. Yeah, our brain is not working. Nana Kwame Yeboah, that is from you. Religion is killing us from Nana Kwame Yeboah. All right. So let's see. Those who have a question or those who have a contribution, if you have a contribution, you have a question, you have something to say. Maybe I said something you think that is not how it is. Maybe I am deceiving the people, or you want to add something. Call the number on the screen. Yo, Monsieur Krupa Isaac. I see you. Makbo. This is true telling time. Brain at work. Brain at work. Yeah. Let's also not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you want to support this program, the same number on the screen is the number you have to call. And yeah, Yahuda Benjesi, I see you. You are welcome. Yeah, so the number is on the screen. If you want to contribute live on this show, you can call on WhatsApp or straight direct call. CCA Nafi Nayedin Komo. Right. Nayedin Komo. You have some few minutes to go. Yenchebebri. How? Pourquoi est-ce que nous devons nous adonner à des messages comme ça? Le Dieu de la Bible est israélien. Les écrivains de la Bible sont israéliens. Les anges dans la Bible sont israéliens. Le salut vient des Israéliens. The God is the God of Israel. His son automatically is also an Israelite. The writers of the book are Israelites. The salvation comes from the Israelite. Ma brempo. What you say? Chaque fois je vous dis ceci. Que lors de la traite négrière, les Africains, les nègres, nous n'avions pas le droit de nous asseoir à côté. Nous n'avions pas le droit de nous asseoir à côté des Blancs. Nous ne partageons pas les mêmes hôpitaux, les mêmes écoles, les mêmes restaurants avec les Blancs. In the time of slavery, we have no chance to sit beside the white. We don't go to the same hospital with them. Their school is different. Our school was different. The restaurant from which they eat is different from the one the blacks eat from. But they brought a God which belongs to them and that belongs to you together. So my question, when did the God of the African travel to Europe? When did the God of the blacks travel to Europe? spoke to the white to come and tell you that they have met your God and the message of your God is written here. Follow it and be saved. Quand est-ce que ton Dieu a quitté l'Afrique et était parti s'installer en Europe, en Asie quelque part, Asie mineure, et a rencontré ces Israéliens et leur avait parlé, disant que il est ton Dieu, mais il a peur de te parler directement. Donc, il parle aux Israéliens de venir te raconter ce qu'il veut de toi. Ça, je ne comprends pas. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Look at these people. Look at these people. They have no other place in the heaven. What you say? These people, they don't have, Jesus is not preparing any place for them in heaven. So they are fighting and preparing their own heaven here. John chapter 14 verse 1. Do not be accepted. Believe in God and me to believe in me. In my Father's house, there are many places. I am going to prepare a place for you. After I finish preparing a place, I will come and take you, so that where I am, you shall also be there. And yes, sir. After saying that, the same Jesus is telling you in Matthew chapter 16 that if you want to follow him, Jesus, carry your own cross. He is not going to carry the cross for you. You are to carry your own cross. And here are the living legend. We are the people. Because we don't like this earth. We like heaven. So we have no business fighting hard to prepare this place for our own self. We are going to heaven because God says he is preparing a place, so we should destroy our own here and come to his house. We are destroying the land. According to Mwankasamu Bible, according to your own Bible, when God created Adam, he put him in the garden. He said, cultivate it, guard it, and eat from the garden. So we are to prepare this earth, eat from it, we die and go. Our children will come, cultivate the land, prepare the land, eat from this land, they will die and go. Their children will come, prepare the land, eat from it and go. But because a book is saying there is a better place in the sky, so we don't care about this one. Our leaders don't care. Our leaders don't care. That is why Jonas 24/7, Jonas is saying that if you are an African leader and you've attended school abroad, you must go back for your school fee, because it is absolutely impossible that you and the white attended the same school and they are thinking differently. You two, you are thinking differently. It is absolutely impossible. If you are African leader and your classmate was Donald Trump, your classmate was Barack Obama, your classmate was one of this big elite, and they are preparing, they are doing something that you cannot do here, you must go back for your school fee. It means the teacher didn't teach you the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we won't talk much. This is true telling.